Why textbooks won't teach you real-life Japanese conversations, plus real-life tips.
Hi everyone, I'm Akiko.
And I'm Ian. I'm learning Japanese and still figuring things out.
Today, we'll talk about why textbooks aren't enough to help you with real-life Japanese conversations and share some tips to make speaking easier and more natural. Why textbooks don't work for conversation? Ian, why do you think textbooks aren't enough for real-life Japanese?
Well, textbooks teach polite phrases, but they don't sound natural with friends or family.
That's true. Here's an example. In a textbook, you might learn こんにちは、お元気ですか? But in real life, we say やっほー、元気してた? This happens because textbooks focus on teaching and polite formal Japanese, while that important everyday conversations are often casual and much shorter. So if you study from textbook only, you might feel awkward and unnatural when talking to friends and family.
Yeah, when I try talking to my Japanese friends, they use words that I didn't even recognize.
That's another issue. Textbooks don't cover slang or regional phrases that people actually use. The problem with rely on grammar rules.
I memorize so many grammar rules, but I still feel lost in conversation.
That's because grammar rules are just one piece of the puzzle. In real-life conversations, people often skip or shorten words to speak faster. For example, in textbook, you'd learn 私はこれを食べます. But in a real life, people just say これ食べる. It's easy, short. If you focus on too much on perfect grammar, it might stop you from speaking because you are afraid of making mistakes. Instead, focus on getting your message across even if not perfect. Scene 3. Listening practice is key.
When I listen to Japanese shows, everything feels so fast. I can't keep up.
That's because textbooks don't prepare for you for natural speed or accent. For example, textbook Japanese, すみませんが、この駅はどこですか? In real life Japanese, この駅どこ? この駅どう行くんだっけ? People speak faster and they often drop unnecessary words. To get used to this, start with slow-paced shows like kids program or beginner podcast, or gradually move to more natural content. Real-life situations, talking to friends and family.
What about talking to family and friends? That's a bit tricky for me.
Great question. The way you speak changes depending on who you are talking to. Example 1. Talking to friends, instead of ありがとう, thank you, you can say ありがとう, ありがとうね, ありがとうさん, thank you, for casual vibe. Add additional fillers like ね or sa sounds more natural. そうだね. Yeah, that's right.
Example 2. Talking to family. With family, casual language is fine, but sometimes adding a soft tone shows respect.
For example, 手伝って, help me, can be 手伝ってくれる for a gentler request. The key is to listen to how your friends and family speaks mimics their style. Scene 5. Pointless levels everyone should know. Ian, did you know Japanese has 3 main politeness levels?
3. That was just formal and casual.
Let's put this way. There's formal, 敬語, polite, 丁寧語, and casual, タメ口. For example, 敬語, お世話になっております. Thank you for your support. And polite, 丁寧語 could be ありがとうございます. Thank you. For casual, タメ口 like ありがとう. Thanks. Learning when to use each level is important. Use formal for work, polite for acquaintance, and casual for close friends and family. Solutions to practice speaking naturally.
These are great tips, but how can I practice this without being in Japan?
Great question. Here are some practical solutions. Language exchange apps. Connect with native Japanese speakers for casual chats. Record yourself. Practice speaking phrases and then listen to your pronunciation. Shadowing. Repeat after phrase in podcasts, news, or YouTube videos. Work with a personal coach or join live lessons to boost your language skills. Plus, you can ask questions during a live session for real-time support. Learn phrases, memorize and say words aloud, daily useful expression like 行ってきます I'm off ただいま I'm back おかえりなさい Welcome back
Shadowing is fun. I like copying what my favorite YouTuber says in his videos.
Body language and listening cues. One thing many learners overlook is body language and listening cues. For example, bowing is important when greeting or saying thank you. Using aizuchi, like small like そうだね shows you're paying attention to the conversations.
Oh, I've noticed that. If I don't say those little sounds, it feels awkward.
If you do it too much, yes. Encouragement, it's okay to make mistakes.
Kiko, I learned to say Hashio kudasai. Please give me chopsticks from my textbook, but is that what people actually say?
Great question, Ian. In real life, people usually simplify it. For example, instead of 箸をください, you might hear お箸をください. Can I get chopstick, please? Or お adding お makes it more polite and natural or casually. お箸ある? Do you have chopsticks?
Oh, that's much shorter. I didn't realize you could drop oh like that.
Exactly. Real-life Japanese often skips extra words to make speech faster and more natural. But here's the fun part. Mistakes happen.
Like when I said hashi feet instead of hashi at the restaurant, everyone laughed at me.
That's a great example. Mistakes like that are completely normal and help you learn faster. Most people will understand and kindly correct you. So don't worry too much and then being perfect. Just keep trying. That's all for today. Remember, real-life Japanese is about trying, making mistakes, and then learning from them.
And having fun. Mistakes can lead to great stories. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and lessons. Thank you so much for watching. Mata ne.
Mata ne. See you next.
See you next video.
See you in the next video. 見てくれてありがとう。